Hello, everyone. I'm Reverend Nick Bullitt, the engagement catalyst here at OneSpirit. We're very excited today to be speaking with Reverend Juan Carlos Areán. Welcome.
Thank you, Reverend Nick. Happy to be here.
And so, your workshop is focused on healing historical trauma. Can you share a little bit about what that means to you and how that shows up in your life to the point where you want to do a workshop about
Absolutely. So the workshop really comes from a very personal experience that I had. It's again part of my longer history in life and so on. I grew up in Mexico City, and I grew up in a family of people that came originally from Spain. So technically technically speaking, I'm a white person in Mexico. And I ended up, and I will tell the story in the workshop, but I ended up in a sacred circle near Mexico City, near the pyramids of Teotihuacan, offering an apology to some Aztec elders for the atrocities that my people, not directly but historically, have done to that land. And even though I had worked for many years on issues of racism and as well as other oppressions, this took me to a deeper level of healing, certainly with my own patterns of racism in my life, but also there were elements that were very clear healing of generations, historical healing, ancestral healing. And I will delve into that into the workshop. So this is a very personal experience. I've been since then doing this atonement circles where I invite people to go into their own process of atonement. And I do believe, and we will discuss this in the workshop, that these kinds of circles, this kind of activities are a powerful way to contribute to the healing of the generational trauma that might have been inherited from multiple generations.
Interesting.
One of the interesting things I think about this workshop is that I'm going to delve, certainly we will touch on forgiveness, but we are also going to emphasize apology, which is something that I don't think we discuss as much, the power of apology. And I believe that actually it's forgiveness and apology together, which create this at oneness, this atonement, right? And the other thing that we're going to explore is that the concept that trauma is not only experienced by survivors of harm, but also by perpetrators of harm.
Right.
In different ways, right? And I believe, and there's now some interesting research on epigenetics and so on that is showing that this trauma is inherited, right? And I believe that we inherit both trauma of that was was perpetrated on our people, but also the trauma that our people perpetrated. So we're going to delve a little bit into those juicy topics.
Okay, great, great. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us. We're very excited about your upcoming workshop, Atonement and Forgiveness in Healing Historical Trauma. Thank you so much for joining us, and hope to meet you in person soon.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.